Sean, reasonable start there, but I guess it's always going to be difficult once you're 2-0 down to Man United.
Yeah, it's we went about the game in the right manner, that's for sure. They get the first one's a really poor goal. We know, Joey certainly knows the game, and it's the unfortunate side of the game, but he should make a foul, and that kills the move at source. Because if that move continues against sides with this quality, then they can hurt you, as they did on that occasion. The second one is a frustrating one because we didn't deal with it, or we dealt with it okay in the initial spell, and then there's a mix-up, and then, it's very rare it would sneak under Tom Heaton and then sneak past Keno and hit him on his inside of his foot. There's a bit of a lucky break in that one. But, as you rightly said, once these teams get one up, let alone two up, then it's really difficult. Pleased with the mentality, though, after that, to continue to try and forge your opening to get something from the game.
I mean, it seems a bit of a no-brainer, really, for Joey just to pull Martial back and just stop the move.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a no-brainer because you want your players to play in the right manner, the best they can, even Joe, bless him. But no, but he's with his experience, usually he'd make the foul. Most players would. It's just, I think his honesty, because he's running shoulder to shoulder, and I think he generally thought he could get a foot under him. And by the time he probably could have, then he's released the ball and carried on the run.
I mean, to be fair to me, nearly gets back in as well for the finish.
Oh yeah. There's no lack of honesty with Joe or the rest of my team. The fact is you're playing the top end. We've had 7 out of 11 games away, and we've played 5 out of the top 6 within the 11 games. So I mean, on paper it looked like a tough run. It was always going to be that, particularly the form that Everton are in at their place, and then Man U 22 unbeaten before today. So, you can't. We've cheated the system a few times in what people think and view of football, where they've gone look at the gap, but you can't do it all the time. And we've done that well here. We've played some teams that are well fancied here, and we've taken 10 Premier League wins. So, not overthinking it, but the fact is they're a top side, even with the changes. They're a top side.
I think someone mentioned before it's 1 win 11, but in the Premier League you're going to have those sort of runs.
Oh, absolutely. It's points on the board. I've said it many times, away form, home form, all of that goes out the window in the Premier League because it's just points on the board. It is when you're us. It's different if you're Chelsea, Man U, Tottenham, you're at the top end trying to forge your way to win it, of course. For us, our challenge is points on the board. And when you look at the points on the board before today, and even including today, when you look historically at our last 2 efforts, we're in good shape. Against all the odds. No one gave us any chance at all, so we're still in good shape.
I guess those results yesterday have highlighted that there's still work to be done.
There's still work to be done regardless. I've never been through an easy season, either end of the league, so you can't expect to rely on others. We don't, by the way. We don't expect to rely on others. We know we've got 4 big games coming, and we want to take on the challenge in all 4.
Was it an injury for Burnley?
Yeah, he's been managing it, really. And it was getting sore and sore, and you 2-0 down, they have to make a decision. So we'll give him a few days now off of it to rest, and hopefully that'll settle it down. I was pleased with the subs, actually. I was pleased with Johan come on bright, and I thought Daniel Adji, I thought the crowd were terrific with him. He's a very young man, to come on in a game like today, and he's realised the tempo and the pace of the Premier League, and I think it's important that we remain focused on what we're doing now, but also that next layer that's coming through in the absence of Sam Vokes, who was close, by the way, to making it.
I was going to say, was Sam and Scotty both?
Yeah, both close. So I'd imagine as long as the next few days go well for them both, then they'll be back in contention this week.
On Dan, he's had 3 substitute appearances now against big teams, and he looked like he's sort of learning from it and building from it when he came on today. He put himself about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big ask coming on against these today, but we want him to understand, that's the reality of the Premier League, and to try and affect a game when you're 2-0 down like today. And he's got his turn, he's got a shot off, he's driven a couple of times. It's all part of the learning process as a young player. We didn't do it for that reason, you understand. That's a knock-on effect. We did it because we believe he could have affected it today. And Barnes would give his lot as he always does. So don't get me wrong, there's no, we're not playing around with it, we believe, but it is part of him growing and learning as a player.
Good to have Johan back as well.
Yeah, I thought he had a real go when he came on, yeah. We want people to affect it from the bench, and, it'll need everything that we always give. It's going to need it all for the next 4 games.
Looks like 1 more win would do it, Sean. Is that how you feel?
No, I feel that we've got to do what we've got to do. We've been down both ends of the market. We've been down this road in 2 years ago. We've been at the top of the Championship twice. And no one ever gives you anything. People forget the top of the Championship last year. We were playing off in the 3rd game of a weekend when the other 2 teams had won. Same happened the following week, same happened the next week. So we just get on with it. Whatever's put in front of us, we'll take it on. Okay. Cheers, thank you.
Thanks,